1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's go. Welcome, guys. I'm just taking the bike around my neighborhood. Just giving it a warm up, charge the battery a bit. And what's important is you don't leave your bike unattended for too long. I haven't been riding the bike for the last 3 weeks due to the recent lockdown or arrangement or announcement in Malaysia. Just to give you an update, Malaysia, we just had a record high about 13,500 cases of COVID-19 about 2 days ago. COVID cases in Malaysia is at the highest peak in July. The death rate as well has been at the highest, reported at 135 deaths in a day. That's high and really heartbreaking, knowing that a lot of cases of death and also cases of COVID. But as you can see, a lot of people are still on the road, regardless where you are. As you can see in front of me, there's a lot of cars during this full movement order in Malaysia. Not only that, it was reported in Malaysia that factories were still open back in May and June, and I would believe today as well. It's also impacting the unemployment numbers globally. According to World Employment Social Outlook, during the peak of the COVID in 2020 without vaccine, it was reported unemployment globally was at 82 million. And because of vaccine, the same report was quoting that unemployment should be coming down this year at 72 million unemployment. But in Malaysia, it's the other way. This is because the peak of the cases in Malaysia is in July, which is now. And according to the Age publication, the employment numbers in 2020 was at 325,000. And in quarter 1 2021, it went up to 840 unemployment cases. And you can imagine, with businesses closed for the last 2 months, and I would suspect it's going to be continued for the next 2 to 3 months. Employment is going to go up at least 1 million or so. There's a lot of suicide cases currently in Malaysia. The last report was saying there's about 90 to 100 suicide cases in a month. That's at least 3 to 4 cases a day that somebody decided to end their lives due to, problems that's related to COVID, I'm sure. And currently, some families in Malaysia, what they do is the ones who cannot afford the basic necessity of life, like food, they would hang white flags outside their homes to plead for help from the general public. I have friends who lost their jobs within these times, and I have friends who were forced to take 50% cut. So I'm really thankful and very blessed that I still have a job. The only thing that's saving grace right now is the efforts of vaccination in Malaysia. It's going up a notch. It's not mistaken. They actually are trying to vaccinate about 500,000 people a day, and hopefully 80% of vaccination should be done by October or November. Then Malaysia can go back to the recovery state. I just do hope it's sooner, because honestly speaking, I can't stay home the whole day, especially when it comes to, you can't ride out to the mountains or the canyons anymore. So the situation down here, as you can see, in Malaysia, full movement control order. A lot of cars on the road. You can see that a lot of cars filling up, and people are doing the shopping, buying ice creams, and yep, this is what you call full movement order in Malaysia. People selling durians, quite nice, or jogging, family walking around shopping. Now let's check it out. So if you didn't know, Malaysia just had the highest COVID infection daily record, which was about 13,500. Yesterday was about 12,500. The day before was also about 12,500. Well, I don't blame the government why they are a bit more restrictive. Is because you can see lah, our Malaysian, my fellow rakyat, just can't stay home. Well, anyway, let's go home. Dinner's about to be ready. Okay, so let's see how it goes from here. I do hope the situation in Malaysia is going to be better. More people get vaccinated. Hopefully herd immunity should be reached, hopefully by October or November.